I'm a disgruntled Eagles fan, and we're awesome.
Hey Disgruntled, welcome back to another preview video. This is the Oakland Raiders the Philadelphia Eagles preview video. And I'm just going to keep this short because honestly I'm tired about talking about the Philadelphia Eagles as an organization, as a team, from a fan standpoint. It's just been very frustrating to watch them play because I feel like they're either really good or really bad. Usually they're really bad against really good teams, and they play decently well to great against mediocre to below average teams, like we saw against the 49ers and then against the Atlanta Falcons, and I guess the Panthers as well. I just feel like I've been repeating myself game in, game out, just with different storylines from the teams that we face. That is, we can't draw penalties, we have to run Sanders more, and we can't be running these wide receiver screens. I just feel like Nick Sirianni is not really doing anything to change his game or change the play calling, because I feel like we've been making the same simple mistakes, playing the same kind of play calls week in and week out, and I feel like it's simple mistakes that we shouldn't be making. It's all mental game at this point that we shouldn't be making. Like, we shouldn't be false starts, we shouldn't be drawing flags and personal fouls as well. Just getting back to the line, getting back to the huddle. It's really important. But this is off of a long week because they just played Thursday, so we had a lot of time to rest comparatively to the Oakland Raiders. Not a lot of time, just by a couple of days or a few days. So let's use that to our advantage. We are well rested, well rounded, and I feel like even though we are 2-4, I believe that we can defeat the 4-2 Raiders, due to the fact that I feel like Raiders are kind of misleading, or they're a fake 4-2 team. They're not as good as their record seems, or that's just the general vibe that I've been getting from what people have been saying. And because I haven't really been paying attention to the Raiders. I was hot on them when they started off 3-0. I was like, damn, like, they've been beating really good teams. Even though it's been close, they've been beating really good teams. Let's see how far this can take it. Now I'm starting to bandwagon the Cardinals a little bit. Not like bandwagon, like, oh my god, I'm going to switch teams from the Eagles, but just kind of watching it, and it's exciting to watch good football. They're posers, I feel, and fakers. I don't think, like I said previously, that they're actually a 4-2 team. Let's explore that. We're in the top 5 defenses against the pass rush, and we're facing next Derek Carr, who is, I think, second behind Tom Brady in passing yards. And he's played really good this season. He's, I guess, not really turnover rate, 2 touchdowns is not that good, but he is passing a crap ton of passing yards down the field. Let's watch out for Henry Ruggs. I want Darius Slay mostly on Henry Ruggs, because Henry Ruggs is a very great deep ball threat, and we are so bad in covering deep balls, shown in Tyreek Hill. We were able to shut down the deep threat mainly against the Buccaneers. I guess Antonio Brown did have some long passes, and Chris Godwin as well. Darius Slay he's been the best corner, one of the best corners. I guess Diggs from the Cowboys is the best corner just due to how many interceptions he has and touchdowns he has. He has more touchdowns than his brother Stephon Diggs, which is crazy because Stephon Diggs is obviously a wide receiver. But Darius Slay is in the top 5 at least for this year. And frankly, like, in the past few years, honestly, he's been a shutdown corner. And I forget the exact statistics, but I'm going to screenshot and it's going to pop up here about how well Darius Slay has been covering every play, or every player that he's played against, wide receiver that he's played against. He's been able to shut them down, and he's gotten 2 interceptions. So I want to look at Darius Slay and how he performs this game. That's kind of where I'm going to be watching. But if he can shut down Henry Ruggs and keep that short Derek Carr to short passes to dink and dunks, I feel like that's going to really help elevate our game, because I believe that Derek Carr mainly is getting his passing yards to deep balls, like deep 60-yard bombs for touchdowns kind of plays. So I feel like that's where most of his passing yards are coming from. I have to look at some of his highlight reels or highlights from this season to fully understand that, but I'm assuming that's where he's getting most of his passing yards from. And Josh Jacobs is really good, and I feel like this is going to be a running game between both sides. I feel like Nick Sirianni is actually going to be like waking up a little bit. He should have been woken up week 2, honestly, but I feel like he's going to actually run Sanders, and Oakland's going to run Josh Jacobs, and I feel like this is going to be a running type game out of both teams rather than a pass-heavy offenses. And yeah, hopefully Nick Sirianni utilizes Miles Sanders or at least Kenneth Gainwell. I just want him to run the ball more. Both very good backs that need to be utilized in the running game rather than just the passing. And I also want to see Jalen Hurts be more accurate. He was very inaccurate against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was missing wide open receivers. He missed a few to Zach Ertz. Talking about Zach Ertz, this is the first game in 9 years where we don't have Zach Ertz playing or on the sideline or on the team in general. So this is going to be a very sad Sunday night or Sunday football game or Sunday football day. Well, sorry, just worked for 9.5 hours. A little tired. I've been door dashing a little bit. Made over $200 in 9 hours. So that's pretty good. But yeah, I just want to see Miles Sanders run the ball, and Zach Ertz is going to be, I think, his first games this week for the Cardinals, because I feel like it's been a week and a half since he has been traded, or a week and a couple days. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Cardinals utilize Zach Ertz and how Jalen Hurts reflects that or responds to that, because Zach Ertz has been a reliable target for him, especially for Wentz last year. And it's going to be really sad to see that Zach Ertz is not going to be on the team for this game. And it's going to take a few weeks for me to get adjusted to that. Zach Ertz, I didn't say this before, but has played for multiple quarterbacks and 4 head coaches, and it's just a crazy career. I think I said that last video when I talked about it. Last thing to wrap this up, Dallas Goedert and Lane Johnson are expected to play. I think Dallas Goedert was suffering from COVID interaction and/or I forget exactly his injury, and Lane Johnson was dealing with mental health issues, so he missed a couple weeks for that with anxiety and depression. And I just want to say, if you are experiencing any of those things, go get help, talk to people, get a therapist. I've suffered from anxiety. It feels so good talking to people. Just talk to people. They'll help you out. You got lots of love around you. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up now, and thanks for watching.